Okay, hello. Welcome to another one of my streams. Sorry for the technical issues there. I think if you were waiting, it might have disconnected. But yes, I am live. I managed to fix it. I just had to reset my internet. I hope you're doing very well. I'm very excited about today's stream. I'm playing a game that I haven't played. Well, I played the demo, but yeah, it came out a while ago, and I really wanted to play it. Hey, right on. Yeah, I was just saying sorry about the internet issues. I was literally just about to go live, and then it said my internet was shit, so then I had to reset the router. But yeah, welcome. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? How's your week been? But yeah, I've been wanting to play this game for a while now. But yeah, a little game called Alan Wake 2 kind of got in the way. Once that came out, I kind of just had one track mind. I just had to play that constantly until I completed it, which I did. So yeah, hi Mark. How are you? Well, yeah, no, usually maybe, but no, this was mine. For some reason, it seems to be 50% of the time. Every time I start a stream, I don't know whether you've probably seen it a couple of times where I've had to like set up a brand new one. But my internet will be fine, and then as I'm live, it'll show my internet's all over the shop, so I just have to literally restart the router, and then it works. But yes, I've been wanting to play this for a while. I loved the demo when it came out. And yeah, I wanted to play it when it first got released, to be honest, but like I said, Alan Wake kind of got in the way. So yeah, I thought I'd get that out of the way. And then when I then looked up how long the game is, because I was like, okay, is that going to be, my next Friday series? But no, it's only 4 hours, apparently. So in my head, that is a perfect stream length game because, yeah, 2-hour streams. Is it good? Interesting, because I saw that was out, and obviously I loved Squid Game when it came out. But when I saw it was a challenge, I thought, well, is it going to be as good? But you're saying it is as good, right? So you'd recommend watching it. Interesting. What have we been watching? Well, we're watching more trash. We're watching Married at First Sight. And then we've started our annual, coming up to Christmas, Harry Potter marathon. So we are currently watched the fourth one last night, Goblet of Fire, and then we're watching Order of the Phoenix tonight after my stream. So currently going through those. I don't think we've watched anything of like actual interest to recommend an actual good showable film, but that is just us. Well, Married at First Sight is arguably more juicy for gossip than Love Island. Okay, so if you don't like the people, maybe it makes it that much more satisfying to watch them go through unpleasant challenges, right? Interesting. Okay, if you recommend it, I know that means a lot. Let me load up this game, and then we can get going. I don't want to waste any time, because like I said, I have Harry Potter to get to. Okay, I need to unmute the game as well. Let me know when you can hear the game. And I guess the audio levels will have to depend on when we start playing, right? But, let me know if it sounds horrendously loud or horrendously quiet. But yeah, this bed we made. So if you remember, we are a maid in the hotel, and yeah, I think we come across some juicy secrets in some of these rooms, and we need to try and figure out what they mean. So let's just go straight into it. This game takes account of all your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. So this is the thing I need to be careful of. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. You can clean things up, or you can leave things. The leaving things is going to take more balls, I think. So hopefully we can work out when it makes sense. Service de Police, Post 22, Montreal. So based in Canada. But yeah, hopefully you can hear it.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Now before I carry on, audio okay? My frames are fine. That's an issue I need to know about my side. I mean, there's not too much to hear, I guess, for you at the moment. So why would we be at a police station? Alright, fine, I'll come. Bit quiet, yeah? Say less. I mean, no one has really spoken, that's true. You're on 50%, I'm going to turn you up to 60 and we'll keep playing. So you can then chuck numbers out at me. You're at 60.
It's on your right. Here.
Where do you want me to go? In here?
I'm usually in charge of the second and third.
So each maid has her assigned floors.
Yes, exactly.
Then why is it that you were working on the 5th floor last week?
Interesting, they're interviewing other maids.
Girl, Sophie. She had to take some time off. So Linda, that's her governess.
This is
Almost
quiet for
there.
me as well, by the way. Jesus, that wasn't.
Does this man look familiar to you?
I'm not sure.
Look closely. Take your time.
Just a little further now.
I want to listen to this interview. Hang on. Okay, cool, yeah. Well, you know what to do. Just let me know. Okay, so we heard a bit about them. Right. I can't turn the camera. Oh.
That's all you were doing there? Having a drink? And I suppose you being dressed as a woman was a coincidence, is that it?
It was only meant as a joke.
Oh, come on. We all know what's going on in Manny's. You and your deviant friends may think you're above the law, but you're not. Miss? It's just down the corridor. Come on.
Ever went there.
Oh, is that right?
Hang on.
So if I take your picture and show it to the others, they won't recognize you?
Well, one or two might, but
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're almost there.
All right. Fine.
Good luck.
So we're all getting interviewed over something that probably happened at
She's all yours, sir.
the hotel we work at.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Okay. So the actual timescale of the game is just one day. Something happened today. It's very pleasant art style. Which goes to show you don't need AAA. Okay.
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up and I
Bit of
can go
tidying up and I can go on break. How was your weeks? By the way, how's your week been? Anything interesting out of the ordinary? Okay, what we got here? Whilst I read this
That's a lot
out.
of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Okay, so 1958, date of initial loan 57. Entered an agreement with something Mayhew, and we don't know what this name is. Initial amped of $1,500. Amped overdue $3,500. On the date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend an amount of money to the sum of $1,500 for an enduring period of 12 months. And he was obliged to pay interest, pardon me, at the rate of 15%. Damn. Okay. Oh, so what was that? Put back. Okay, or you could probably keep other bits of evidence, couldn't you? Oh, yeah. Us as well. Us as well. You can't not have the heating on now. It is way too cold. Either that or the fire that we've got. Right. You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible and letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us, plus 25% interest, is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you, time and time again, and all you've done is take advantage of our good will and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chat, but just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Damn.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Can I turn that off? Oh, that's fun. I'm still humming. Right, okay. Bible, right, so that's going to be to tidy up. I don't want to tidy up yet. I need to read everything first. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleton, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbour, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us in the sum of $1,904.75. He's given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him, in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, for our business may bring us back to your neighbourhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly your neighbour. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Someone is in trouble, aren't they? Someone is really in trouble. Okay, that's a menu. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Takes quite a long time to open the drawers. But you never know when someone's going to have something in them. Okay. Oh, I know. It is always shit, isn't it, the cold weather? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I think you're right, Ryan. I think someone is going to die, and I wonder whether that is why we are in the police station giving evidence. I do wonder. There's nothing in here, is there? Right, we'll do some cleaning. Or I'll do some cleaning. I don't mind cleaning. Okay. Just another day.
And
Boom.
voila. Good as new.
Voila. Alright, let's pick that pillar up. We need to... Do I not put that in the bin? Clean the bin? Empty the bin, sure. Put back. Clean. Oh.
Good enough.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're never happy. We're never satisfied. Never satisfied at all. Place the pillow.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
Okay, put away. Just put it away into absolute disappearance.
You
Don't need
brought
to
your
inspect
own
that, do
mug?
I? Best dad.
Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
True. Is there anything else to do? I don't think there is there? Is that potentially everything I need to do? Yeah, I can never tell if I actually prefer summer or winter. I like being cozy in the winter. I don't like being too hot and not being able to do anything about it. That's the tricky thing. At least with the cold you can put the heating on or put extra layers on, but I don't do as well in the hot. So I know the first interview room that we eavesdropped on, someone was saying something about, well, the woman who usually does that floor, Sophie, blah, 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 and we are Sophie. So I'm intrigued why they have got our name in their mouth. Keep my name out your mouth.
Heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out.
Ooh.
Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home.
You fucking
Look
what?
at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
That's
Well,
extremely rude.
when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Now, don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, you're right, I've been blind.
I was so in love with you. Wow, is that an affair going on there?
What?
Jacques and Wendy. Need to remember that. Jacques and Wendy. God, that elevator noise was very realistic. Press Q to hear Sophie's thoughts. Love winter, but since the energy comes to it, the same with grid. Yeah, it's getting worse in January, isn't it? So yeah, if it wasn't for that, it would be quite nice, right, to be able to just put your heating on and not feel guilty about it. Yeah, it's always nice to come onto a game and get bullied by colleagues. Not that I get bullied in real life, but, you know, it's a bit rude.
Beth wanted to talk about.
It's a little bit rude. So, that was Jacques and Wendy, the subtitle said, talking, and it sounded like they were in love with each other.
But every penny adds up, Sophie.
Okay.
Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
Okay.
Jacques. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Why are there love hearts around? Caution wet floor. What's this saying? 19 arrested in deviant raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid at Manny's Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. Enter selection mode. What does that mean? No.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so...
The establishment is owned by Emmanuel Liberté. Is a known hangout for sex deviants, surely, that's meant to say. Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized. Lieutenant Gilbert says he plans to send letters to schools imploring the arresting teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent people from being in so close contact with youngsters. It's everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Okay.
My new home, according to Suzanne and Yvette.
Shop owners against new mental hospital. Just hanging out there dressed as a woman. Yeah, okay, there we go. So he was there, but not arrested, potentially. No, not arrested, because this was in the past, and then being interviewed was like the current day, and the whole game is in the past. Yes, interesting. Okay, remember that. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners. I know it's blurry, the writing for you. It's not particularly clear for me either.
Home.
Oh, sorry.
According to Suzanne and Yvette.
They met with the mayor last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, said he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are loonies next door?
Wouldn't be surprised if everyone's a little bit more on edge today. Bad weather has a way of doing that.
So yeah, just the city's paralysed by snow, and there's a storm, and there's warnings. And then lastly...
horrible. I don't think I'll ever understand what pushes people to go so far as...
this one will probably be noteworthy, won't it? Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outremont resident. A worried neighbour called the authorities 11:15 in the evening after hearing gunshots. Loud shouts? Not gunshots. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Tremblay, who I think is the one that interviews us, asked anyone with info to come forward as soon as possible. Yes, there we go. Your message confirmed with last Friday being Valentine's Day. Interesting. Oh, am I really not allowed back there? I work here.
Poor Nicole. No one
Poor
should be
Nicole.
stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
Okay. Interesting.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep... what?
Who's sleeping?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no.
Leia?
It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
In the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Ooh, click on a dialogue option to select it. I tried to ignore them. They weren't kissing. You said you needed to. Yeah, I tried to ignore them. They were talking, right?
They weren't kissing this time.
Yeah, let's talk about the girls.
Fighting.
It's very sad you can't see Leia.
This
But she's
is
right here.
entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
Why?
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe. but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat?
Interesting.
A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Yeah, probably a tail hitting me in the face. She hasn't chosen to walk past me just yet, but there's still
Thanks.
time.
So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Probably got a room to clean.
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously.
Obviously.
But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week.
You.
I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep
Don't need to
talking
know.
and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
Oh.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'll see you around.
Trying to get to grips of the people in this hotel. I remember in the demo there was a way... Yes. Was this it? Yes, characters. Okay. Can I go straight there? Okay, good. I was going to say, I'm going to struggle to remember all the people. So we got Beth, who we just spoke to. Even though I went through these in the demo, we'll go through them again. Beth has been the hotel's receptionist, so then we can remind ourselves who they are, and what sort of personality they got. She's the hotel receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had even half of her wit so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. And then Bernard is the manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means, and there have been lots of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employees' rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Linda is the governess, Bernard's second in command. It's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jack's relationship, and I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Okay, so you got Bernard, boss, Linda, second in command, the enforcer, and then you got these two who are in a relationship. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence that this was around the time Wendy started dating Jack, the bellboy, to whom she's now happily engaged. Okay, so there's no affairs going on, so they are together. That is depending on who you ask. Oh, hi there, Sean. How are we doing? How are we doing? I haven't even got very far. I'm just doing the intro for the characters. That is depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clarington's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her. That warm smile just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is, right? Jealous much? And then Jacques, he is the bellboy. I don't know much about him, he's even more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. Yes. Unlucky. Unlucky for the Spurs. My heart bleeds for you. He's like a completely different person around Wendy. He lights up, laughs, even cracks jokes. I was so happy that you found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Clarington's very own Janet and Tony. Don't know who Janet and Tony are. But it seems their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Okay, We get it, we get it. And then family. You got mum and dad. Mum's always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mum's had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Dad left when I was 2 years old. Haven't heard from him since. Mum doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Okay. Now, these things will just be little key moments, I think. Haunted hotel. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, but there's been too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning, I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor when I heard a loud bang behind me. Like someone shutting a door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? Trouble in Paradise. I overheard Wendy and Jack arguing in the break room, so this is when we started playing. From the sound of it, Linda got to Jack's head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of our guests. Damn it, Linda. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around them for more than a minute could see how much Wendy loves Jack. She would never do that to him. And this is current minute. She asked me to clean up a mess. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry for all the reading, but I like reading in games. So, there is a mop and a bucket near... What's that?
Chocolate mousse cake.
Near Bernard's office.
Wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Oh, no. Bernard would have
Both
both
our
our
hands.
hands.
So that's going to keep... What's this now? Oh, Bobby. Okay. Bobby's the head chef. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and the meals ordered through room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get just to enjoy the smells of whatever Bobby's cooking up. But linger too long and you'll get an earful, or worse. I do not want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Thank you for her thoughts.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
All right, we're just getting to grips with all the... Oh, no.
Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Oh, he's talking to Linda.
Guests, apparently. Oh, God damn it, Linda. I only like her because guests like her.
Damn.
Making sure guests are happy.
Linda is a proper shit stirrer.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh,
who the fuck's Andrew?
Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No, I heard something, and
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Were you there?
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in charge of the event, but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell, so I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for those sober around them, that's another story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Something gross.
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
I'm sure it does.
I hope so too.
What do you mean? You know what the answer is.
I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with
Right on, I'd never.
cucumbers.
Mark would,
Like,
but I would never.
Whole cucumbers, and some of them were carved, and
Cucumbers?
I threw the whole trash can out that day.
Damn.
Don't tell Bernard.
I won't.
Filth.
Oh. I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah.
Get them up.
Take care.
You too.
Okay, what can we read about Andrew? I mean, I could keep listening in, right? Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
I can hardly believe
That's the way, Mark.
same family.
That is a real man job, that.
To jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not. It's not like I have a choice anyway. with the renovation cost overruns.
I could open this door. How tempting is that? I'm not going to.
Mr. Weston.
I have, but...
But I'm going to get some juicy goss if I stay here.
And anyway, the last thing I want is to look like a beggar.
It's not begging if the other party's getting something.
Or do I just leave?
I'm sure the sales at Weston's have gone up since the partnership.
I don't know. I feel like he's been avoiding my calls lately.
You look so tense today.
Oh, that's because I am.
Oh?
I've had this pain in my shoulder. Oh, right here. Ever since I woke up.
Why is he showing her where it is?
Let me have a look at it.
Ooh.
Abe says I can get rid of even the toughest knots.
Abe?
Abraham, sorry.
Who's Abraham?
Now, come here.
Oh, I heard footsteps.
Is that good?
I'm just going to stay here.
A bit lower.
I feel like this game is all about getting the goss.
Yes, right there. Oh, that's good.
Okay, is that the end? I think we've got some goss. She's with someone called Abraham. Oh, he's still grunting. Wait for it. No, we got some good goss there. She said she's with someone called Abe. Stop grunting. And she's flirty as fuck with... Okay, we're going to have to leave there. Let's read about Andrew quickly. Concierge and receptionist. I'll try and skim read it. Intelligent, professional, kind, well-mannered, which easily makes him Bernard's favourite, but he knows how to have fun when no one's looking. Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off on an errand or burying himself in a book, so we don't chat much. When we do, it feels easy. Maybe I should ask him for some book recommendations. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty much just summaries of what we've done. Do I have to... Yeah, do I have to manually save? No, it does auto-save. He's still moaning. And yeah, they're potentially in trouble. I could open it. That's so tempting to do, but I'm not going to. Oh.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen.
Sure. Okay.
Exercise. Elevator, convenience.
Right.
Yeah.
Mop.
Elevator wins this time.
And the bucket? No? Just the mop? Just the mop. Oh, W and J.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
And that is obviously Wendy and Jack.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Okay. Anything else in here? No. Okay.
I'm really sorry about
that.
I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay, someone's not happy with their food.
Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think?
Interesting.
Of course. We're all grateful that your employer chose the Clarington for his stay, but...
Okay.
All right, yes. I'll speak to my manager and see what we can do.
Is he going to have a quick
Was there anything else
word with Wendy?
Yes? I beg your pardon?
Oh.
You want me to...
Wait, to what?
All right. Yes, right away. Was there anything else
I feel like if they've put the script in, it's worth listening to.
That sounds a bit excessive, don't you think?
Oh no, I feel like he said that already.
Of course.
I clean. Scrub. Oh, I'll pick that. What is
film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase.
Interesting.
Probably should return it to him.
Probably should pick it up. Thank you. What's that?
Ew. I better throw that away.
Okay. That's fine. Scrub. Oh, it's like one of those pressure washer simulators.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. Maybe Beth remembers who knocked over the vase.
Uh-huh.
He'll want his film roll back.
Okay. I don't know whether to look at these every time or just leave some and build up. But yeah, I found a roll of film. With Beth's help, maybe I can figure out who it belongs to and return to their room. We usually keep lost items at the front desk, but bringing it back up myself would only take a few minutes out of my day. Was this the demo? I can't quite remember, because we did go to someone's room, right? But then I had the option to, like, take things.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes,
Thank you.
I know. You've said that already. But... No, that's...
So...
Mr.
Which room are you
Spade.
staying in, Mr. Spade?
Press mouse button to enter
you're
clue
welcome to
selection.
speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
Why is this bit
Well, for
not,
that, you'd have
like,
to talk to my
clear and then the rest is
manager.
blurred? What if I click that? Okay.
Sadly.
Beth said Mr. Spade.
There's Mr. Spade. But I just want to see why am I clicking other
That
things.
doesn't seem right.
Fine. Spade. Where was it? Spade.
Room 505.
505.
Great. That's on my floor.
Great.
I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
And think really
Yes.
hard about
I
just
reckon
how
it's
much
going to
you
be
want the
in the
snowstorm
demo,
to
isn't it?
end. It may help to repeat
I
his
reckon something
name
else in this
to
book
you.
is going to be
It's,
noteworthy, but
God,
I won't know. Why are you pouring at my hand?
I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic.
I can't help you.
to your plight.
I can't help you. What do you want?
I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr.
Fifth
Spade's
floor.
film roll.
Mr. Spade. Yeah, I think this is the demo, you're right. He had a lot of photos in his bathroom of me, if I remember rightly. Lots. And I had the choice here.
Are you okay?
Here we go.
Yeah, it's just... I slipped on the puddle by the restrooms.
Oh, you did not clean the puddle near the bathroom leading to Andrew.
It's my fault.
I just got a
I
trophy.
should have asked Eugene to repair the leak.
Interesting.
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
If you could not brush up on the mic, that would be grand. Oh, she's given the mic a proper
What's the big rush?
see into.
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about?
Damn, that fancy British man.
Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask
It's like
anymore.
gold dust.
It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
I can't put the hit marker in when I'm streaming it either.
Take a bath, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
I think he's doing it as a power move.
I've
If you're bringing
never
him a
actually
bucket
met
of
him.
snow.
I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Go on.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Damn.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
That's not a very good hint.
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Oh, that's annoying me that I didn't clean some puddle by a bathroom. Leading to Andrew, it said. Nah, this does remind me of the demo.
I should return Mr. Spade's film roll. Room 505 is on my list anyway.
Okay, characters. Eugene. Eugene is in charge of the hotel's maintenance. Pretty much everyone likes him. He's friendly, hardworking, and does his job well. Anytime I've needed help, he's been happy to lend a hand. Since the renovation started, though, his usual good mood has lost some of its spark. I can see that Bernard's lofty expectations are weighing on him. I just hope he doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. Ooh, then we got some guests. Mr. Spade's a guest here at the hotel. He's staying in room 505. He seems to carry film rolls around. Oh, nearly. And he was in such a rush to get somewhere today that he knocked over the vase in the lobby. But other than that, I don't know much about him. I can't deny that I'm curious to know more. I was right, I missed another one. Okay, and then progress. Yeah. Bumped into Andrew. From the sound of it, there are some people, VIPs. Okay. Now, the tactic to decide when I'm in this room is because I think the demo, I wasn't too bothered about the consequences because I knew there wasn't any. You're going to have to help me to see what we're thinking of, what we take from the room and what we leave, especially like with the photos of me. Because obviously he'll know that we were there otherwise, or he'll know that someone was there.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately.
Oh.
It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce.
This must have been so much fun.
The Valentine's Ball.
Well, for the guests at least.
Yeah, shame we couldn't have joined. Right. I mean, there's a lot of places I could go instead of the room. If that makes sense. But I think it's quite railroady, this. I think it's just going to be like, go to the room if it tells you to go to the room. What's that? Oh. A yo-yo. That's cool, like physics with the string. I'm easily pleased, aren't I? Okay, let's just see what else is here. Say no to divorce. Yeah, that's obviously much better for the children. Much, much better. Damn, look at that weather. God damn. Janet's closet. Okay.
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Alright, I think my exploration has come to an end. So, Mr. Spade's room is. There was a sprint mechanic in the demo, but there is not one now. Okay, hello. Yes, this is the demo all over.
Mr. Spade?
Oh, we know he's not there because he ran out of the hotel. But he could be back.
Mr. Spade?
I can't remember when I uploaded the demo. It was at least a few weeks ago. That's where the demo ended, was me finding out the combination to the locker. I think. I don't know what was in there. Or did I know what was in there? Can't quite remember now. There's the bathroom. I'll stop saying things for the demo, just in case anyone was watching that hasn't seen the demo. Now, what do I do here? I think I have to leave things here, right? But then I don't have any evidence to go to people to say he's got photos of me, because they'll be like, oh, don't be silly. Then if I take stuff, he'll know it's missing. And he'll think, well, who has access to the rooms legitimately? The maids. I'll be the first suspect, because it's my floor. Awful. That's it. It's not just photos of me. Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. It's not just pictures of me. It's pictures of me rooting around people's things. I forgot that. Okay, tampering with objects. So what do I do here? What do I... Let's inspect them.
What is this?
You'll be in more trouble than he will. True. I mean, that's what I did in the demo, right? I feel like I left them in the demo as well, potentially. Yeah. And we're just hoping someone believes me. Without saying anything. But this is the other problem then. What do I do? Oh, let's see what she's thinking. They'll know what to do.
They'll know what to do. I hope.
Shall I also not clean anything? Because I could clean the mirror, I could clean the toilet. Inspect these. I think we're potentially saying that we're not cleaning anything either then. Clues. Okay, clues. So, and it does it by room. So yeah, room 504 is the guy that's in debt. Like a lot of debt. And he's dad. Room 505, you've got stalker photos, pictures of me, snooping through a gas suitcase, and dark room tools. Don't clean. I agree. Oh, straight to a cutscene. Okay. I think we call Beth, right? Or do I get a choice? I feel like I get a choice. I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice. Okay.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Ooh, choose who between Beth or Andrew you want as your acolyte. What do we think? Based on the conversations we've had with both of them. Both of them seem nice. If anything, I'd lead a... Well, I wouldn't lean towards either of them. Both have been helpful. They're both liked by Bernard. Are we potentially closer with Andrew? Do you lean to one towards the other? Yeah, I think they're both. They're probably both okay as a choice, right? So I think Andrew acknowledged the fact that we didn't clean something by the bathroom, but was like, "Oh, fine, don't worry about it." So, yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna go Andrew. That's who I was leaning towards.
Can I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, she seems a bit pissed off that we didn't speak to her.
Andrew!
Was he not there?
I'm here.
There we go.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just... my trip to the 6th floor took longer than expected.
Oh, I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about the snooping afterwards. But...
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
We're gonna have to tell him, right?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes...
Okay, I don't get the choice.
When I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Oh. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. I believe you. But others might not. With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
True. So I do nothing?
So I just leave? Do nothing?
That's not what I'm saying, but I think you should try to get a better understanding of the situation before you tell anyone.
Yes, we snoop around.
I've given photography a shot before.
Really?
At least I planned to. Did a whole lot of reading. Didn't quite get to the doing part. Anyway, the point is that dark rooms like that take a lot of time and effort to set up. It seems unlikely he went through all this trouble just for a few pictures. I'd bet there are more of them, somewhere.
Well, I didn't look through the entire room, but there is a safe here.
That would certainly be a good place to store pictures.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Maybe I can... Give me a sec.
Damn, we didn't get this in the demo. Obviously, we didn't speak to him in the demo. Oh, okay.
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hopefully this isn't actually time sensitive.
Oh, and Andrew?
Yes?
Thank you.
Please keep this
Yes,
between
please.
Of course. Don't worry about that.
I trust him. I trust him. I trust him until I don't. The bookworm. You chose Andrew as your acolyte.
Okay. If reception gave him a code, maybe he wrote it down. Somewhere.
I mean, I vaguely remember where it is. But yeah, I called for Andrew for help. He convinced me to keep digging and not to make any decisions yet, not until I have a better idea about why the photos exist. That is clever. It's hard not to feel like someone's watching me while I snoop. I have to find out more. The safe seems like a logical place to start. So, Let's have a look at everything just to remind ourselves what he's like as a person.
How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Dear Mr. Morgan, I understand... Well, that's not his name. It's Mr... What do we call him? Platt? Splat? I understand your situation, and I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me anymore. Jeremy Sandberg, and there's someone on the back. Hey, weirdo, stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you ever. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and the others have done for this country. Okay, so he's a former soldier. But I'm not a charity. If I don't receive the past 3 months' rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Right, well, obviously, put back. Any clues you pick up or throw away can be found in Sophie's journal. Okay, pick up or throw away. Cool, so I don't have to throw it away. So yeah, these will go into clues for this room. So that was Mr. Morgan. Not Mr. Spade. So he's booked under a different name. Noteworthy. What's that? Oh. Oh, lovely. Look at the physics. Wait. Okay, put back. Let's do this lot of drawers. Okay. Top drawer. Oh, that was a bit weird. Larry's pawn shop.
Pawning off your possessions?
He pawned off his medal.
What do you need the money for?
$15. Fucking hell. That's tragic, that. French to English and English to French. He is in Canada, after all. Okay. We don't throw anything away here. Whoa, I forgot about that. This can't be about us, or is it? Can't remember now. I guess we'll look at everything individually then.
The oratory. I just went there for the first time.
Okay, it is going to be about us.
It's been years, hasn't it?
So we went there. Interesting. Special occasion, wedding, funeral.
Beaver Lake. I
Did we go there?
Skating there just
Brilliant.
a few weeks ago.
Brilliant. And there's a heart with a 28 D2 2 something. Interesting. The lake with an X marks the spot. 2X marks the spots. Oh wait, do I have to?
X marks
okay, cool.
the spot. But there's no way this is just a treasure hunt.
Let's cross something off there. Okay, cool. Wait, was that a thing in the other ones? I don't think it was it? Yeah, it was. End selection mode.
These look like
numbers, sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah, but sort of not as well.
These look like numbers. Sort of.
Okay, tram tickets, got nothing to say about that. Oh, I have seen it, but I don't get the reference, but my memory's not very good. I love Always Sunny. Oh, what's okay, upside down T. Interesting.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too?
Okay.
Harry's Diner too.
2
Were
Cokes,
you
2
there
burgers, and an
sometime?
extra fries. You didn't strike me as much of a doodler. Yeah, these are very like feminine writing, right? Why Harvey's? Lots of burger places closer to the hotel. God.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
Housekeeping 10 till 4.
That's
My schedule.
That's my schedule. Just how long have you been watching me?
Connect to the letters above the numbers. Oh, have you called like the whole plot of the game? That would be absolutely phenomenal. If you have, we will celebrate it later. Hang on. Hang on. What are you saying then? The 2 in the 2D are a code. They seem to connect to the letters above the numbers. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so 2 is A, because it's under each A. D is L. What is the What's the thing next to the 2? What's that meant to be there? Is that an 8? 8 is V.
Numbers. Sort of.
Cool. All right, we'll remember that. We will remember that. Being tracked. Rejection letters. Okay, so it's just copies of them.
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you
It is
take
his
the
real
name
name.
Mr. Spade?
Got it. Thank you for that. Hey, dear Mr. Morgan, I don't know if it's easier for you to read that or that, but dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Interesting. So it's not giving vibes that he is our dad necessarily, but could be wrong. Writing a lot to Lindsay Franklin. From Paul Morgan. That's his name. The tin of scam.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
Love it. Envelope. Paul Morgan from Edith Franklin. Oh, wait, was there something on the other side? No. Okay, so we don't clean anything. We don't turn that off. He's got binoculars, you weirdo. There's a key.
What do we have here?
Oh, yes. Yes. I remember that now. Also, do we pick up the key, yes or no? Choose for me. Thank you. So that's just all the things we picked up. What's that? Do not forget to take your pills.
Everything down. I guess we have that in common.
That's a Bible. Yeah. Oh, okay, we need the key for the suitcase, I think. Spect. 99th Infantry Division, Belgium, November 1944. I think those numbers are going to be significant from my memory. Spect, Birds of North America. I think I need the key, though.
There has to be a key somewhere.
So I think I'm going to be screwed because the suitcase is going to be unlocked when I leave, and the safe is going to be unlocked, unless I can lock everything back up again, but I think I need it for the suitcase. Otherwise, I'd be agreeing with you. But I remember, I think, unless I can do it off this. 99th Infantry Division, Belgium, November 1944.
No combination.
Yeah, see, it's not letting me progress because I haven't got... Oh, wait. Can I do the inspect thing on this? Like where you zoom in? No, I can't. Interesting, so I can't just try and do the safe combination, so I think I'm going to have to... I'd like to think that you can unlock everything afterwards. Or lock it back up, sorry. Oh, yeah, place key. Cool. So let's do what we need to do in here and then lock it and put the key back. Because I think it is something to do with his army days. Paul, 1942. Sure.
You spent 10 years in a
Psychiatric hospital. Okay.
And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses.
So he was in for 10 years. And he was discharged with anxiety, neurosis, character disorder, chronic insomnia, and short-term memory loss. He was initially admitted for nervous breakdown, displayed erratic behavior and mood swings, occasionally aggressive. He was non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric, and patient condition improved after new medication, which was meprobamate and something else. Cool. So I can't lock it. I can't lock it, so that's stupid.
No combination.
Oh.
No entry.
Interesting. Well, I can't, like... You know, like, where you do the in-depth thing? I swear last time it was to do with the army stuff. Unless I'm meant to look at the clues here. Nope. So I don't want to clean. What's that? Okay. Haven't found this.
507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Why did you want to change rooms? The present letter is to confirm the reception of your transfer request to 507. Regrettably, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. We are therefore unable to grant your request. Thank you for understanding. Please contact if you have any other requests. True. Yeah, very true.
That letter from Bernard.
Ah.
Was there anything on the back?
Is this a letter from Bernard? Oh, there is. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Lindsay's address. Oh, I need to do selection mode.
Could that be a reminder
yes.
for the safe combination?
Okay, Lindsay's address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge. So it's going to be... Yeah.
Find some clues to decipher that code reminder.
Oh, shit. No, he's not coming back now.
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr.
Oh, okay.
No,
right,
he's not.
leave me alone.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right.
Come on.
Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew.
Same.
I nearly had a
Thought I
heart
fucked
attack
it.
when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
Could you just wait until, Yeah.
No.
Shh.
But I think I have enough leads to open the safe now.
Wow. You're a resourceful gal, aren't you?
I have my moments.
I feel like that's what I would say. I'd be like, can you leave me to it? And I'll catch you up fully when I see you.
And I won't call again unless Mr. Spade returns. For real.
This is not the time to have a
All right.
chinwag.
Thanks.
Fuck's sake. Right. Year of discharge was 1957. Is it going to be like 2 digits, 2 digits, 2 digits? It is, isn't it? Yeah. 57 is his year of discharge. Which is the end. So 57 is the end. Infantry division. $99.57. Lindsay's address? Something $99.57. 34, 91.57? 34, 91, 99? 34, 99.57? 34, 99.57. Let's shut that. 34, 99.57. I think. Thank you. 34. 99. 7. Oh, no. Hey. Oh, we did see this in the demo. We saw a gun. I thought I remembered a gun. Madness. Madness. You open the safe. Alright, this is the juiciest bit, right?
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here? That was taken in the lobby.
Uh-huh. Right, let's read this. This is a bit easier for you to see. So, 14th of Feb. So this was last Friday, Valentine's Day, when there was that big murder at that club. Arrived at the hotel, room not ready yet, had to wait in the lobby. 2:45. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking, pardon me, to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Oh, and we've been to the oratory. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. 3:10, room finally ready, no sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. 6 o'clock, still no sign of M and H. We've probably gone out again. 20 past 8. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. 11:55. Unable to sleep because of his medical conditions. Heard weird noises coming from the corridor. No idea who or what it was. Good lord, there's a lot.
Through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Thank you for writing the numbers, though. Just saw that. Okay, so I can't zoom in on these ones. The next day, 10:20, M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant and ate a quick breakfast. 10:35, M and H left the hotel and got into a taxi. Tried to follow, but had no money for a cab. 12 p.m. So how have you got money for this room? 12 p.m. Found a pawn shop to get some money. Okay, but no idea where M and H went. That's where he sold his medal. 12:55. Back in my room. We'll have to kill time until M and H return. 5:40. Spotted M and H entering the hotel with Western shopping bags. Okay. 10 past 6. Found M and H eating at the hotel's restaurant. 6:25. Changed to red pen now. H left for the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. 7 o'clock. M and H left the restaurant, probably turning in for the night. While leaving, H empty pockets in the trash. Then 5 minutes later, searched the trash. Found a receipt from a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Oh. Okay. So that's a code, maybe. 8:35, took a coffee at Harry's Diner, showed picture of M and H to the waitress. Waitress remembered them, and M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Oh, true, yeah. Is that easier for you to read? I can read it okay, but yeah, I guess if it's harder to read for you. Yeah, back in my room, 10 o'clock. Tried mapping M and H's movements since their arrival in Montreal. And then 11:40, unable to sleep again. He heard someone exiting room 507, but did not hear the elevator. And that's the room he wants to switch to.
Why are you following them? And
who are M and H?
At night. So many questions.
10:15 on the 16th. M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant for breakfast. Half an hour later, they left and got into a taxi. Followed them to a place called Mount Royal. 11:30, M and H went skating on a small frozen lake. Oh, yeah. I guess it is. I like trying to read the the scrawly handwriting, but yeah, it is a lot easier. Skating on a small frozen lake, fell on the ice while trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. 1:05, M and H ate at the lounge and left a ticket on the table. Ticket has weird symbols on it, just like Harry's Diner receipt. They're definitely leaving codes for someone, aren't they? Oh, I can zoom in on this one. M and H decided to leave because of the snowstorm. And then 2:10, M and H arrived at the hotel shortly after me. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? 5:20, no sign of M and H since early afternoon. Tonight we'll try to find out who's sneaking out at night.
This looks like Beaver Lake.
Oh, and then Mount Royal is circled.
Okay, Sophie?
Yeah.
You should probably put this down. Now.
There's more film. I mean, I feel like I've looked at everything there.
M and H.
Maybe Andrew could find them all. Right.
Andrew could find them in the logbook.
Just need to leave. I've left everything as it is, right? Okay, it looks like Mr. Morgan stalking doesn't end with me. He's also fallen to the guests. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's grateful. I'm grateful he only took pictures of me. He has extensive notes of the other two. I need to find out who they are and what we have in common. Maybe that'll tell me why I'm caught up in all this. Hopefully Andrew can help, or at least tell me the plot of a book similar enough to this, and let me know if the heroine makes it out alive. That's funny. Let me just clear these. Clues. Paul's gun, the stalking journal, and a letter from Bernard about this room request. Cool. Here we go. I need to shut that. I think. Key. I didn't see this before. Do not forget to buy more film. No, that was open, right? Yeah, I'll have a quick look at his medical history again. Discharged with anxiety, neurosis, character disorder, chronic insomnia, and short-term memory loss. So not really. Yeah, I think it was open. Yeah, thank you. But this was not. So we'll close that down. Okay. Close it. Awesome. Okay, I think we've done all right there. Manual save. cool.
I should call reception. M and H could be in danger.
Oh. Call reception or get the elevator? Why can't I just get the elevator? Why have I got to go back in here? Okay. I'd rather just go speak to Andrew, I'll be honest, but...
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, he might not be a bad guy. The other two are obviously leaving codes around at public places to be picked up by other people, so are they spies?
Sorry about that.
What are they?
So, found anything on Mr. Spade?
Well, Mr. Spade isn't even his real name.
It's not? What is it then?
Morgan.
Paul Morgan.
Paul Morgan.
I guess he wanted something a tad more exciting. So, I take it you opened the safe. What was in it?
Actually, I need your help again.
Of course. What's up?
I could have told him, but
Mr. Morgan isn't only stalking me.
I want to get out of
Two
here.
other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
Hey, Voxel Void, how are you?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Maybe I should have told him. Maybe he'd be more likely to help.
Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
I should have been nicer to him, right? Dialogue options with an arrow will bring you back to this conversation point. Okay.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or...
Husband and mistress. It's not going to be that, is it?
Husband and mistress?
Sleepy, damn.
Oh,
Need a coffee.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. I'll need a little more to go on.
From what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so we're probably looking for a room with a double bed then.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, seeing as last Friday was Valentine's Day...
Oh.
Then you wouldn't have loads now. You'd have a lot from Valentine's Day.
There's a couple staying in room 509.
Ooh.
Hector and Marcella Cruz.
H&M.
Hector and Marcella. H&M.
Interesting. 509? Interesting. What do we know about them, if anything?
Well, I was there when they checked in. Handed them a couple pamphlets on tourist attractions. I remember noticing that Mr. Cruz wears the same cologne as my father, but...
That's not much to go on.
Can we describe what they look like in this photo to Andrew, and then he'll know if it's them or not?
Perhaps have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do, actually.
Okay.
Would it be wrong of me to suggest you do some...
Snooping?
Snooping? I guess that's what I'm known
Sophie
for.
loves to snoop.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a better legacy for you.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Watch out, alright?
I will. I promise.
Okay. Cutscene straight over to room 509. We're a maid in a 50s hotel, and we've just gone into one of the guest rooms, and they've got all printed photos of us hanging up in a red room. So we thought we're getting stalked, but then we've looked in his safe, and he's also stalking another couple of guests at the hotel. Must have got my keys in the break room again. So yeah, it's a kind of a mystery of what is going on here.
Enter room 509.
Probably check the break
I
room,
should probably check the break room.
which I think was down... No, it's the janitor's closet. So yeah, so we're trying to work out what's the deal. In the beginning of the game, we were in a police station getting interviewed, and so were other members of the hotel. So something happens, and then it kind of takes us back then to this day. Thank goodness for Andrew. Okay, so we've managed to find the 2 guests. I do feel a bit bad because instead of telling Andrew what I found, I just said I need your help with some more inquiries, and he was a bit like, oh, okay, I guess so. So I think I did him a bit dirty by not giving him information and just asking him to do things. So I think I need to be a bit more generous with the information. Right, why is that shut? Oh, why is it open? Sorry. Where is the break room then? Is that downstairs? Yes, it is. I'm assuming it's just on the bottom floor. Oh no, we've gone to the basement. Oh my god, there's a rat. Say no to divorce. There's more of those things.
Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Carol and I've just started as the new maid. This is my first job and I'm really grateful to be given a chance to work in such a nice hotel. I can't wait to meet you all. Welcome to the team, I hope you enjoy it here. Nice to meet you, you have the same name as my aunt. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your Aunt Reb. Damn. That's a bit mean, isn't it? What am I meant to be clicking here then? Nothing? I think that's just an option that you can do. I don't need to look at all of these, but Andrew's book club.
It'd be Andrew. Maybe I should join this.
Maybe. Governess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Linda's not exactly.
Doesn't really let you explore an awful lot.
It's locked.
Okay. I do remember that.
People don't usually leave these
I do remember. Eugene's left his unlocked. Interesting. Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order. Because of this, I wasn't able to finish our current load in time. And Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me, Rebecca. Okay. 405 Klein pair of pants. Sure. I think that's everything there. Let's close that.
Open sesame? Nope. No luck.
Okay. Who are these? Jacques. Interesting. Tissue.
The way they look at each other.
Oh, that's cute.
You can tell it's the real deal.
You tempted, Vox? You can. Well, you've got enough games to be making. You've got enough fun to make games. But tell you what, that is one of my favourite streams. I know that's probably one of my first streams, wasn't it, Stanley Parable? But you know, I think back to that with very fond memories because I just streamed Phasmophobia before that, so I was quite new and quite nervous with streaming. So I've got a lot of fond memories of that Stanley Parable. I feel like it was a proper journey, and it was very funny. So yeah, good times. And the one after it was also good. Oh dear, hypocrite bitch. The one after it was also really cool as well, in different ways.
What did Linda do?
To whom?
And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents tonight, so come by my house at 8. And make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you, B. Damn. So that's Bernard's, that's the boss. Do I clean that or not? I feel like the damage has been done. Because I can hear her crying. I don't think that's going to have mad consequences. Yvette? Who is Yvette? So now we have to provide...
Favorite activity.
Oh, I think these are the two bitches that were talking when we were in the break room reading our magazine. So now we have to provide soap to the guests. This is getting ridiculous. What next? A hairdryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? I didn't think she could look even uglier. Smoke break at 3:45? Awful, just awful people. Can I poison these? I mean, what? Just nothing. Susan? God, everyone's got a bit of paper, haven't they? I can't believe Miss Perfect got Employee of the Month reward again. I'm sure she wouldn't even use the mixer she won. She's too dumb to understand how it works. Poor Jacques. He deserves so much better than that stupid whore. Did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer? You'd swear that weirdo's never seen one in her life. Anyway, join me at 11:15 for a smoke break. Yeah, I definitely had to learn how to do that. I didn't even know what setup to do for actually being able to see the chat. That's how bad it was back then. And I think my way now isn't like a particularly common way because I've got like one massive screen. I can't have a 2-screen. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff I was trying to learn back then. So you're all very patient with me. So I do appreciate it.
It's just...
That's why you're all the best.
There's no crusade.
God, more mean stuff. Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests? The way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups? The way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? God, women are awful. I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip. No offense, Raul. I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get the Employee of the Month reward, but either way, this is unacceptable. And I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behaviour, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy. but now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jack say if he saw you? I'm sure he'd be just as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behaviour, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning. Linda. And then Wendy is crossed out and put bitch. Damn.
The handwriting is familiar. So is the colorful language.
Press E.
This shade of red.
Matches the message on the door.
Message on the door.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, so Linda... Yeah. Wait.
I
Yes.
want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these.
Should I? Oh, should I get rid? Remind me. Wendy is... a bitch, right? No, Wendy is with Jack. They are a couple. And Linda has written this letter. Ooh, do we get involved? Do I get rid? I thought Wendy was nice as well, but Wendy has done... Yeah, it's just not going to happen. I would love to play the Silent Hill games, though. Oh no, go back in here. Now that I finished Alan Wake 2, I can get onto more games like your the drilling. That will be coming next time I'm off work. I will be recording that. So yeah, Wendy wrote that. So I don't know whether we give her the benefit of the doubt and help her, or is it like, you did it? May have used a lipstick. True. But like, do I get involved, or do I just let people's drama unfold the way it should unfold? Because I am mindful that Janine's locker next to it has got cats on it. So I kind of just want to focus on the cats. But what do you think? I'll leave this one with you. Should we remove Wendy's lipstick and save her potentially getting found out? Because she has written something about hypocrite bitch on Linda's door, and Linda is the deputy manager, or like the second in command. Shall we help Wendy out or not? And just in case you need reminding. Yeah, we like Wendy. She's engaged to Jacques. Linda seems to think that she's a flirt, but she's just popular and gets the most tips. I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her, that warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy. Wendy. No, sorry, not Wendy. Linda is this woman. She seems to have a soft spot for us, but that can't be said for Wendy. Where do such strong convictions like that come from? It's a little hypocritical to say the least. Oh yeah, Linda feels incredibly strongly about married couples. I don't think this was here before, who chose to divorce. She's been leaving anti-divorce flyers on every floor and won't even speak to any any divorcee staying at the hotel, like Mrs. Beaumont in room 507. Interesting. Where do such strong convictions like that come from? Linda's always worked quite closely with Bernard, but we've all known their relationship goes beyond just co-workers. That relationship has been strained lately, and it seems like the source of that strain is poor Wendy. Bernard might be willing to bend over backwards for Linda, but firing the hotel's most popular waitress. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure he'll bend that far. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. How could anyone prove that we did it? Come on, Janine. No, Janine. Oh, the cats. Carol. And Carol is... Oh, do we not know Carol? But we've got these things. Yvette is one of the maids. She and Wendy used to be best friends, but now she's just awful to her. She and Susan have teamed up to ensure that no one at the hotel goes ungossiped about. And then Rebecca, she works in the laundry room. It's a tough job to do on your own, but she managed to get it done. I don't know how much I should buy into this, but there is word among the other maids that there's something going on between her and Bobby, who's the chef. I can't say I have imagined that pair. And then Susan. She's notorious gossip and loves to make fun of others. Okay. Carol, I hope you're having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a very busy time, but do not worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You're welcome to join today if you wish, Nicole. Well, that's nice. And then Carol, here's the chambermaid's guide I talked about. Come see me if you have any questions concerning the job or the staff. I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should avoid. Yvette. Damn. Oh, wait. Has it?
I had my keys with me during
my
break.
break. Yeah, I know where they are.
I must have forgotten them in the break room.
Do I have an inventory? Don't think I do, thank God. So that was Carol. I'll try Susan. Nicole. Dear sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and now he's convinced that our child is a sissy. Okay, how is that even possible? The boy's only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefer dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but to think, if Patrick is right, if Kevin indeed is like that, what kind of future awaits him? Will he ever be able to get a job, to have a family, to live a normal life? Every time I look at him now, I feel like crying. I just want my little boy to be happy. Is that too much to ask? Well, someone's not very progressive. Close that bad boy. Awful. There's so many lockers. Victoria, Beth, Agatha, Sophie. Tips.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Ariadne's legacy? What the fuck is that?
I see what you were getting at, Linda. There's always room for improvement, right?
Sophie, some guests have mentioned that their rooms were still a bit messy after you went through them. Knowing you, I wouldn't be surprised if you simply forgot some of your tasks. If that is the case, please consult the chambermaid's guide that was given to you on your first week of work. Okay, yeah. Well, at least they are.
Open sesame?
Toilet? They are making the decade authentic, aren't they? Someone is crying in here.
What is it?
Oh.
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound all right?
No, I guess not.
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I overheard you and Jacques earlier.
I was in the break room earlier and...
I couldn't not hear it. It wasn't even
I couldn't help
eavesdropping.
but overhear your argument with Jacques.
It was fucking loud, and I was just in the room next door.
You let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Says the woman who's done the graffiti on the door with the lipstick, and we've helped her out.
Pick,
Bless her.
I'm here if you need to talk.
Come on, Wendy. Okay.
Can't talk about it.
It's fine.
Can't talk about it right now.
Yeah, it's very like time specific, which I do quite like.
It's okay.
It's making it feel more authentic.
Yeah?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Wendy. Gotta make friends here. But yeah, they're not very nice people. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Ding. What's that then? Progress. Wendy's not doing so well. I tried to comfort her and offered her a idea if she ever needs it. Happy days. There is my key.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
I need to not forget to return it. Oh, there's a lot of things here as well. To all employees, as you're probably aware, Valentine's Day is upon us, and we're almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is the time for colds, but I will not accept anyone missing a work shift. I also wish to remind you of our continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest the store for our guest shopping needs. So yeah, there's a lot of work in, trying to push them to the shopping centre. If you see the freak from room 505 loitering around the hotel, that's the room of the guy. Please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of our guests. Interesting. Why have I not made a comment about that?
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
The divorcee from room 204 has moved to room 507. She wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of that. I do not want to speak to people like her. So Linda just doesn't like divorcees. That explains that. Message from Bernard. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of rooms occupied by married couples only.
You're not even trying to.
I don't blame you, Vox. You haven't come when the stream started, so games will often not make sense. We're just trying to solve mysteries whilst navigating the socializations of the people in this hotel. So, break room. Can I try the break room? I never actually got there.
Right.
Okay, cool.
The master key only unlocks the guests' rooms.
So we're going up to room 50, whatever it was.
At least I can get into 509 now.
509.
I should be able to open 509 now.
There we are. So the Q button's handy because it's like she'll say, you know, what is next. So let's go up to there and see what was so interesting about this man and woman.
Hey, Sophie.
Oh, hey, Andrew. On break already?
Hello.
No. Not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guests.
Not another thing.
Yep. The requests just keep on coming.
I've not heard of
What
the
about
Fall.
you? Aren't
Should
you
I?
supposed to
Should
be
I
509?
have? Do I
I'm
need to
heading
know?
up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Ah, gotcha. What a day, huh?
Mhm.
Tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what you discovered in 505.
Sucks I didn't tell him.
As far as a workday at the Clarington goes.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though.
Let me. I will write that game down. How about that? The Fall. I'll put it in my notes of things to record. Is it a long game, Fox? A short game? What are we saying? The Fall. Is it on itch.io? Is it on Steam? Well, I've noted it down. Oh, I just saw something on Linda's door. No. I just booked a Wendy.
I was looking for my keys, and I heard someone crying in the bathroom.
You sure it's not the old Clarington ghost again?
No.
No, it's
Wendy.
It's Wendy. Yeah.
She's pretty upset.
What happened?
I think Linda got to Jacques' head, and Wendy hit back by writing hypocrite bitch on her
Oh,
door.
we've just dobbed Wendy in.
Oof. I mean, this was bound to happen. You'd have to be living under a rock to miss how
Okay,
Linda's been
I will
treating
check it
her
out.
lately.
I was going to be Nazi Third Cold. Oh, I hope it turns into Nazi Side in Gold. That would be great. Wendy shouldn't have done that. Linda's being too harsh. If Bernard hears about this, I don't want to get involved. Linda is being too harsh.
Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember her birthday? Bobby slipped her a slice of cake from the kitchen, and along came Linda to confiscate it, telling Wendy she was
Linda
doing
is
her a
awful.
favor. I don't know how Wendy managed to keep her cool.
We have to be
If
careful
it had
because
been
Linda's
me,
nice to us, but
I probably would have burst
yeah,
into
that's
tears.
not on.
Yeah, interpersonal conflict makes for a good read, but in real life it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
Yeah, I'm trying to navigate with everyone. Ooh, flirting options. Go on, then.
I don't think I get along with everyone, but some people are worth getting friendlier with. Like you.
Oh, thanks.
Intriguing.
I'm glad not everyone
Okay.
around here thinks I'm a
Thanks for the
complete bore.
recommendation. I'm always
Wait till
happy for
Beth
game
hears this.
recommendations, so thank you.
Well, it was nice to chat.
Sounds
Don't
intriguing.
Let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway. Maybe Eugene can help me find the product our guest of honor is looking for.
Yeah, we've both got a lot on our plates today.
I'll be ready and waiting for your updates on H&M. Take care.
You too.
Thank you. I hope he doesn't betray me. Ooh. Ooh. Where? Why would I want to stay? He went to maintenance, right? It's a fucking... If he opens this door, I'm fucked. But I mean, he is looking for something. I just wanted to check. Why would it give me the option to stay? if it- Okay. I do like to try and branch out into other games that aren't all out horror. I think he's just looking for something. So yeah, I'll check it out. I'll see if I think I'm going to enjoy it. I can usually tell pretty quickly from looking at a game's Steam page. And if I do, I will check it out. Right, he's just searching for stuff, but I did wonder why it gave me the option to stay. Yeah, he's saying the same thing. Right, well, it was nice to give me the option. Just in case he was in there like, now I'm going to fucking murder everyone. Then it would be a bit sus. It's fine. Okay. I know it auto-saves, but I like to know I've manually saved as well. There we go.
Getting
Cute.
into 509 will be no problem with the master key.
So,
Let's get to the bottom
wrong
of all
way.
this.
So we need to find out what is so special about these two that the guy is stalking them, and what is the link between us and them because he's also stalked us. Wish me luck. Are we potentially doing the same tactic of don't clean anything? Well, I mean, obviously don't clean anything. Although, Andrew did say to us, is that room on your round? So technically I should be allowed to clean in here. Otherwise I'm basically just not doing my job and I'm just snooping. And they'll be like, what have you been doing all day? Know what I mean? This is one of our suites, and Marcella and Hector Cruz have certainly made it feel quite lived in. There's a lot to look through, so I'd better get started. The answers I'm looking for might not be readily apparent, but when in doubt, clean. I'm sure something will come up. So I am legitimately allowed to clean in here.
My first step should be to tidy up a bit.
Yes,
Searching
that's
a
fine.
clean room is easier than searching a messy one.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to go to the extent of just not cleaning anything,
More
but
work
yes.
for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Okay. Tuxedo, pair of pants, shirts, and tie. They were looking pretty suave. That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Is there a safe in here as well? There certainly is. We'll remember that. Let's do bathroom first. Bathrooms always need to clean.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
Oh, damn. I still love you as much as I did the day I met you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress on the crossed out. It seems like only yesterday when I first crossed out. 10 years ago, I promised I would always love you and crossed out. Today, I pledge again what I pledged 10 years ago, crossed out. Everything changed the day you came into my life. I hope it will change again when a new member enters our fam, crossed out. I hope we can soon expand our family with a crossed out. You know how important family is to me, crossed out. Oof. Damn. Yeah, I mean, you got to clean the safe, right? Everyone knows you got to clean the safe. Got to clean the safe. Come on. Yeah, that's quite funny. Oh, so you don't want your safe cleaning? Like, locked, like, hacked into and then cleaned and then left unlocked? What? Are you crazy? Oh, funny. I make myself laugh. And you make me laugh. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Oh, that's not done. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Awesome. Paper orientation, good shout. There's not an orientation, is there? I thought for a second it looked like it was my argument of over the top down, but unused, Vox. Unused, so it's inconclusive. Damn. None. That's a good hotel. I haven't even had to replace the toilet roll. So yeah, the debate will have to carry on, even though my orientation is clearly winning in terms of numbers of games and votes, but nonetheless.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet.
Oh, look at what they've left. Eggs Benedict, sausage and tomato. Are you mad? I'm sorry, please forgive me.
For? And were you forgiven?
Damn. Yeah, what were you apologising for? Clues. So yeah, you got the laundry ticket, you got the series of vows written and then crossed out on a sheet of loose leaf, and a folded piece of loose leaf left on the table. It is toilet roll neutral. It certainly is. Oh. Someone's been sleeping on the sofa. Oh, this is a suite. Okay, so the bedroom must be in there, but they have been sleeping separately. One half of the cruiser seems to have made their own sleeping arrangements on the couch. Whether that was voluntary or at the demand of the other is unclear. One of the cruisers clearly wronged the other, or thinks they did, but I don't know anything more than that. All is not well, yeah. Damn. Gotta put these pieces together. Okay, 14th of Feb. So that was the, Valentine's. Hotel, restaurant. Chez Florence's restaurant. So just lots of purchases. Flowers, church donation, tramway, room service. And then hotel, restaurant, taxi, the diner, Western department store. I mean, we kind of know that journey because the other guy who was stalking them pretty much noted the same journey. Yeah. That sounds like you're speaking from experience here, right on, that this has actually happened to you, and Mark has slept on the sofa because of this. Either I'm reading too much into it, or that's the vibe I'm picking up here. Historic and gay Montreal. What? Their use.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a co-worker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vow so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with his 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you'd married her like you were supposed to. You would have had your family by... Oh, who's this? What an awful parent. What an awful parent. Oh, that's flirt. Mark, I've been doing it wrong. How have I even got Kate to say yes to marry me when I've not even been flirting right? There we go. This is an awful mother, by the way. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he's one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not so sure. I told him you were in Montreal and we'll be back next week, so this will be Mr. Morgan. Or whatever his name was. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I'll make your favourite cake. Okay. So that is the new theory. That is who is in 505. This guy who went to his old house looking for him. What's in here? Okay.
SW.
SW for the 7th of Jan.
Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz.
Or her.
Or her. SW.
SW again, crossed out.
Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz.
Alright, okay.
Or her.
I didn't. Flirting, hopefully without gifts. Right, what's over here? Wedding anniversary. Don't forget something. Montreal, duplication. I can't read them. Return trip. Wedding anniversary is Valentine's. Don't forget something. Pardon me. The 16th, attempt 12. Something potato on bed? Rose petals on bed. So, I don't know about you, but I'd rather potatoes on the bed. And then return trip on the 17th. Okay. Close that. Fucking hell, my reading's funny. See, sometimes it's funnier to try and read the handwriting. Oh, okay, that's good. So yeah, February. 13th, Montreal arrival. 14th, wedding anniversary. Don't forget vows. So he never actually wrote his proper vows. Attempt 12. Attempt 12? Of doing what? They do count, and that would be Kate's dream as well, but I've got a strict no eating in bed policy, which Kate hates, so it sounds like you'll probably hate that as well.
Wow.
But I will not
You look like a
back down.
couple out of a magazine.
Feb 14th, 1948. Oh, hang on. I have the option to do selection mode. Why do selection mode? I don't understand. You don't always need to do it. There's another Bible. What's this? Just a crucifix. What's in there? Anything in there? Shakers? No. 12th attempt to reconcile. I mean, yeah, potentially that's a lot of attempts, though. Right. Anything here? What's that? Hector Cruz, insurance agent. Protect the dream. Is that another bit of evidence? Yeah. No. Yes. Okay. What's in the paper? That's just today's paper, right? Yes. Spec. That's the menu. Clean up the bin. Interact with the bed.
Someone's been sleeping here.
I should leave it as it is.
I should leave it as it is.
What about the suitcase? No. I think we're going into the bedroom. That looks interesting. I love how this game is all about snooping. I guess I'm going to be opening it soon. I'm opening it now. Okay. Mice here in the countryside, Chris in the bed. I guess I have no... Yeah, I'd have no authority in a hotel because it's not my bed, but that is a very smart choice. I'm glad you have the self-control not to, because fuck that, having mice in the bed or in the house.
Cruz got
Awful.
her personal information stolen.
Ooh.
Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Okay, let's zoom in here. SOS 5.
I blame you for seeking help. I do the same.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is going to be another thing. 5-0. 8W.
These scribbles don't look random.
So why Oh, okay. All right. So
what they mean.
So the bits of paper in, what was his name? Platt's room, Morgan's room, the Stalker's room. He had notes from these guys on that board, so this is obviously what these two people do. They put numbers next to letters. Don't know why. It's probably not for the safe. This is like a wider puzzle, right? But anyway, let's read this. Dear Mrs. Cruz, we wish to apologise on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. No, Vox, we mean crisps. Sorry. Chips are what you'd have with fish. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. I mean, right, so 5 is a W, O is a... It's not on the back. But yeah, there's no code.
It looks like the code is made up of
4 letters.
4 letters.
Ah, interesting. Can I go back? Because there were 2 numbers there. Can I go back in here? Get those 2? I can. So what would the puzzle be? Would it be counting how many of the letters there are? No, it wouldn't, would it? But 2 is A. Can we remember that? 2 is A, and there is 4 of them here. And 8 is V, and there is 1 of them here. No, I mean we have chips with fish because it's fish and chips. Can you just put in the chat, like, A equals 2, there's 4 of them. 8 equals V, there's 1 of them. D equals L, there's 2 of them. And what is that? That's an 8. 8 is V, there's 1 of them. I think I already said that, right? But no, that would be 5 letters because there's another 2 in here. So I don't know if it is actually part of the puzzle or not. Let's have a look. Thank you. Thank you. But let's see. It might not work. Because, just to remind myself then, can we put this into a... Let's clean those up. Because it obviously didn't work, did it?
Who could blame you for seeking help?
O is 5.
I'd do the same in your shoes.
And 8 is W. Is it a case of doing it from number order? So like 2 is A. None of them have a 1. So I don't quite understand here what we're meant to be doing. Because 5 is O and 8 is W. Love? No. Oh, the 8 is different, yeah. No, thanks for popping in, Vox. Take care, and I will speak to you soon in a future stream. Have a nice evening. Interesting. And I guess
locked.
It won't let me.
It looks like the code is made up of
4 letters.
4 letters.
So it's not going to let me until I've, like, zoomed in on something. So I guess I do have the rest of the room to look at, right? Right, so we got that letter. We got some stuff for the characters. We got Hector Cruz. Yeah, but I know that not to assume that's the sign of a happy marriage, especially when you're on the couch. Works in insurance. His mum is definitely the pushy type. Seems that they're in town so that they can renew their vows, but from the looks of it, Hector's mother really wants them to hurry up and give her grandchildren. I'm suddenly grateful that Mum was never so pushy with me. She also mentions that someone's been looking for Hector. Maybe I'm just being a hammer with a nail, but that could probably be Mr. Morgan. Yeah, she had a security breach. Okay, so maybe I search the rest of the room, right? And then, because, yeah, it's not letting me open the box, so I don't think I have everything I need. Let's have a look here. Pills provide birth control. Oh, there's more codes here.
These symbols.
Why is there a bracket there?
Look oddly familiar.
Oh, okay, so B... I don't know if this is all going to make sense if you spell it all out, but yeah, B is one bracket and C is another bracket. There's a G next to H and there's a plus next to P.
These scribbles don't
What
look
the fuck
random,
is this?
But I can't figure out what they mean.
Oh, it's a bit mad. Anything in there? Okay. Let's clean the bin. There's a bit of paper there.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces.
Okay, so we need more
I can't make out
pieces.
what's written.
No problem. No problem. Okay, what's in there?
Am I reading this right? The
The account has been
emptied.
emptied. On February the 10th. $5,000 was withdrawn.
You don't see someone withdraw $5,000.
Damn, I feel like back in those days that was like unheard of as well.
What could have made you empty out your entire bank account?
I mean, she did have a security breach, no? Are we ignoring that? Even though you just read about it? Okay. Okay. Then we've got this suitcase, but I can't do anything with that. Right, so... A bit of leading, and I stumbled upon something curious. A message of some kind, torn up and discarded. This first piece was discarded so carelessly that I might have a chance of finding the others. And then clues, yeah, the newspaper article about the birth control, believed to be the ultimate form. The pill was tested, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, the bank account. Total of that's the bottom of the bank statement. Yeah, weird. Bit weird, wasn't it? But the way I'm talking, there must be another doodle somewhere. I'm not aware of seeing one. I would have picked it up. Ah. Intriguing. Oh, there's a bank statement tucked away. From the looks of it, she withdrew. Yeah, it's odd enough that the statement's in a name too. With married couples, I've only ever seen bank accounts in the husband's name. Maybe things are just different in Texas. She withdrew it, and there was a lot of sense enough to... Where's this phone?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Andrew?
It's...
Is that you?
Oh, I don't like it. It's always good to check in. Let me check in with Andrew. Because I'm legitimately here. I'm not like snooping in a rush to go. Good. Andrew answered as well.
Hey, Sophie.
You didn't just call me.
Just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
I'm not sure I understand.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling.
Yes.
Hang on. Hey, Beth, you got a minute? No. Give me a second, Sophie.
Why is Beth being a bitch?
Okay, so Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Don't know.
Let me check. Okay, it was a male voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
I wonder whether if we'd gone with Beth, we would have got more
Did
info.
you notice anything else?
It's cool that they have the arrow symbols on these so that I know I can go back to that conversation.
Like a bell rang in the background.
Like an elevator bell.
Elevator bell.
No,
So
we don't have
she
mobile
assumed
phones.
Whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back
He's
to
not
the
here.
hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
I know you didn't.
Okay.
Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so
I
I
feel like
better
I've
get back to it.
kind of done everything.
I just remembered something about this
What?
morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
What is it?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really?
Hmm.
Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10.
Hmm.
What?
Why do I want to know the time?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a
The first
door
note that we had
slamming really
about
hard.
thinking it was a ghost.
It was her?
Maybe.
Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although,
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruises as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Okay. Q.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Yeah. And then, yeah, when I picked up, all I could do was breathing. Okay, so we've done them. Okay, well, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, leave it there for this stream, because we're going to pick up next time. So, A, I always do 2 hours, but B, I'm mindful that now I'll be able to get, hopefully, another 2-hour stream out of this one. So let me quit this completely. And let's go back here. But yeah, that was really fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like it. Like I said, it doesn't need to be a AAA game with graphics or mechanics and stuff. It's just a nice, you know, it feels authentic to what I imagine the 50s was. Like we said, it's certainly got the attitudes of people in the 50s. But yeah, thanks a lot for coming along for the stream. Hopefully you can make the next one. I'm hoping it will be next weekend. It should be next weekend. It should be next weekend. Yeah, either Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday. I recommend rewatching them. I will consider Squid Game's challenge. And then, yeah, Vox, if you're watching after the fact, I will consider that game that you recommended as well. But yeah, hopefully I will finish this game next weekend. Have a nice rest of your week. It was a very fun stream. Thanks for the help with it. Because, yeah, there are some tricky decisions there where you don't know what sort of impact they're going to make. But hopefully I think we've done everything pretty good at the moment. But yeah, thank you very much. I will enjoy Harry Potter. Have a nice rest of your Sunday and a nice rest of your week. And I'll, yeah, either catch up with you during the week or next weekend. Thanks for everyone watching after the fact. If you're not subscribed, consider doing so. Like the stream, so I know you enjoyed it. That would be great. And yeah, if you want to chat with me during the week and others, then I've got Discord in my description as well. But yeah, thanks a lot, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.